Good morning, Zio here. And before we get started, I just wanted to go over a few things. One, if you haven't already, you should subscribe to the channel. Two, if you haven't followed me on TikTok or Twitter, Twitter, you should probably go do that too. And or it doesn't matter, both, one, doesn't matter. Anyway, three, if you ever wanted to support the channel, you can do that now, utilizing Ko-Fi. Links are down below. So with all that, grab yourself some coffee, sit back, relax, and let's get into it, shall we? Good morning, Zio here. And today, it's Microsoft. We're talking Microsoft and PlayStation and tech giants, all that good stuff. So grab yourself some coffee, sit back, relax, and let's get into it, shall we? But yeah, so this popped up, right? Actually, D-Pad Chad showed it to me and showed me the tweet he responded to and all this other stuff. Anyway, there was a tweet and somebody was going on and they were like, Microsoft trusts PlayStation to not damage the gaming industry while Microsoft is doing X, Y, and Z and all this other stuff, right? Completely gutting this very, very short article, like very short, and ignoring everything that it actually says in it. So I thought, why not take a moment to actually set the record straight, because there is misinformation out there and it is caused by those other people, of course. But anyway, people who do these tweets who will screen cap this right here, well, without the words. Let's see, can I get that in front? Close enough. Anyway, well, they'll screen cap this and go, Microsoft says it's not going to, because this is after, of course, right after the Microsoft acquisition. Anyway, yeah. So what exactly was actually said? But apparently, Xbox chief Phil Spencer has said that he trusts the likes of Sony, Nintendo, and Valve not to damage the gaming industry. It's tech giants like Amazon, Apple, and Google that he's concerned about. See this last little bit here, that the little bit here, cautions against tech giants. The way this whole thing is set up is to make you think that this is referring to PlayStation and maybe Nintendo, right? Because they're the big players. The big three is Microsoft, PlayStation, and Nintendo, of course. Yeah, so the way this is set up, it sounds like Microsoft is, pretty much saying, well, we hope the other guys don't do anything to damage. Never mind the fact that we just made this giant purchase of Activision. Well, anyway. And I really hate those misleading things. In fact, I'll probably title this video something very similar to that, just to mislead you to click on it and then tell you, oh, by the way, that was wrong. That's how this goes, right? So anyway, what was actually said, according to the quotes here, is they have a long history in video games, he said. Nintendo's not going to do anything that damages gaming in the long run because that's their business, or that's the business they're in. Sony is in the same, and I trust them, Valve, the same way, right? So we're talking about big names in the industry. Valve, which is your Steam stuff, right? Sony, Nintendo, Epic, I guess you can throw into that. He didn't really name drop Epic, but Epic kind of is a juggernaut these days. So yeah, don't forget them. There's nothing in the interview about really exclusivities or anything, but anyway. Sorry, my bad. Of course, all three companies Spencer name drop have significantly shorter pockets. It doesn't really matter. Gosh, wow, I totally lost myself. Anyway, back to the top here. It's tech giants like Amazon, Apple, and Google that has him concerned about. Now, we've recently seen New World come out, right? Which is an Amazon and the dumpster fire that it was, and probably still somewhat is, for all I know, because it seems to have dropped off my radar. And I haven't seen anything on it. For all I know, it's still a dumpster fire that is raging right now. I don't know. But yeah, Amazon almost got there. Almost. And then fudged it up, right? And Apple and Google, I don't expect these are not names that you really want in gaming, right? I mean, you can have them in gaming, but they are probably the more likely to tear it up. But anyway, there's also, of course, talk about exclusivities and stuff, and this might be slightly outdated now, and I need to actually look up and see what the current talk is, but as of this article and whatnot, there was nothing really about exclusivities, and Spencer did allude to the possibility of the series of Crash Bandicoot returning in the future, and we did recently have that remake, right? That redone, the HD remake of Crash, that was multi-platform and stuff. But yeah, and then of course there was Sony made their statement, which is a small little footnote in here, but Sony released a statement on the situation saying that it expects Microsoft will abide by contractual agreements and continue to ensure Activision games are multi-platform. Now, outside of that last bit there, Sony or Microsoft has actually done that first half every time they acquire something as of late that I can reasonably tell, right? From what I've been able to tell, that Microsoft has essentially been abiding to any actual active contracts that are going on between, say, like Bethesda and Sony and all this other stuff. Yeah, you can get on the Game Pass right now and get all the Elder Scrolls stuff, but it is also still available on Steam. It's still available on the PlayStation Store and all this other stuff. So you don't really have to worry about it until the new one, Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, where it's a good high possibility, if I remember correctly, that it is possibly going to maybe be exclusive to the Xbox and PC, via Microsoft Store front crap, that mess of a thing. Anyway, but yeah, so we really shouldn't have anything to worry about that. As for the ensuring Activision games are on or multi-platform, that's just kind of wishful thinking right there. They could be. I'm not gonna lie. You could see Crash on all platforms and whatnot, but it doesn't necessarily mean it is. Or there could be timed exclusives doing the Epic route, right? Where they decide, yeah, it's going to be cross-platform, but for the first year, it's only available on Xbox, kind of deal, as a marketing point, and it's on Game Pass and all that good stuff. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. This was, of course, floating around, and it was D-Pad Chad who sent it to me, so that's why we're talking about it, I guess now, because I've been missing for 3 weeks. But anyway, my hand is caught in my hair. Yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. See ya.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.